All right, it's been a while, but it's time for a Mike Perry news update. We've gotta see what's going on with this man. Apparently, he in one of his latest tweets said that whoever gives me the most money can be in my corner with @Latori_G, which is his girlfriend that I think he left for his wife. So I guess there are 4 offers on the table of $10,000 already to be in Mike Perry's corner. Gentlemen, is this just a really actually savvy business move? Because I mean, that's a great sponsorship money right there, just to let fans be in your corner. Or is this just another what's going on here Mike Perry moment where at the end of all this, that cornerman may end up getting in a fight with Mike Perry after this is all over? Matt, I'll start with you.
I mean, is this guy going to have to, wear tap out gear and paint Just Bleed on his chest as well? Like, in the walkout behind him, I don't know. This is it's an incredibly smart business move, like you said, because why not make an extra 10K or whatever people are offering to throw ridiculous amounts of money at Mike Perry for some strange reason? I don't understand. But yeah, why not? Let's take home, since I can't have sponsors outside of Reebok. What if I have a cornerman sponsors himself to walk to the ring with me and be in my corner and give me advice I'm not going to listen to? It's Mike Perry. I mean, that's the best way to sum it up. It's Mike Perry, and only Mike Perry would offer to do this, because for a guy that's in the UFC at the highest level of the sport, he doesn't seem to be taking things too seriously. So it's a joke from a clown of a guy like Mike Perry.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very good point. Especially with, is this going to be a MMA Legends type deal where, the guy's able to call out moves as long as he offers to pay Mike Perry an extra $1,000 or $2,000? Is it going to just be yelling moves if Mike Perry has to do this? Like, how's this going to work? Drake, what do you think? Are we going to get... First of all, is this going to actually happen? Is this even allowed to happen by commission standards? And then if it is, what type of person are we going to get in the corner of Mike Perry for his next fight?
So first of all, yeah, I think that this is a genius move because obviously, judging by his last fight, he doesn't need good corners anyways. So why not add to that mix? So yeah, this is a great idea for him if it is allowed and everything. But here, let's set the picture. This is what's going to happen, right? Let's assume it's in the Apex, okay? The UFC, they will have Jim Ross on commentary for Mike Perry's fight. If you guys don't know who that is, longtime WWE commentator. Stone Cold's theme's going to break. The glass is going to break. And out comes Josh Fabia right behind Mike Perry with Latori Gonzalez. It's going to be amazing, you guys. Joshua Fabia, maybe Diego too, but definitely Joshua Fabia for the beauty of the madness. Yeah. I mean, right now, I just checked his Twitter stream. Highest offer at the moment is $20K. Before we go any further, make sure you subscribe, and I want you to drop in the comments how much you, as a viewer, would be willing to pay to be in the corner of Mike Perry for this, because I gotta know what the fans think here. Guys, do we feel, outside of how ridiculous this is, even though, yes, I will be the first to admit this is a brilliant business move. Like, other fighters should take note, especially if he ends up getting like somebody to pay $20,000 or so to be in his corner. That is smart. That's a great call. But should we also feel weird about this in any sort of way where essentially someone is going to pay more than a new prospect might win in total in order to be in Mike Perry's corner? Is this, and I guess with this, is this something that if it ends up being that he says, yeah, this guy paid $25K to be in my corner and is going to, is he going to offer it again? Is this going to become a trend? Could we see this being a trend with sponsorships by giving a quarterman spot up? Especially if you're one of those guys coming in on an entry level contract, that's your entire win and show money right there to get somebody to come with you. Matt, thoughts on this?
I mean, it's a great way to offset the UFC screwing you, that's for sure. But I would also think that the UFC is going to try to find a way to get some of that money. One way or another, they're going to figure out a way. Just like, WWE figured out how to get, their performers Twitch money. So the UFC is going to figure out a way to dip their hands in this windfall that Mike Perry has discovered. It's like, oh, I can just get people to pay to be my corner man. But I also think that Mike Perry is the type of guy that will offer people to come be his corner man, and then in the middle of the fight, look over there and be like, hey, don't be talking to my girl, and then try to fight them in between rounds. So it's just all sorts of madness that can come out of this.
and to get both of your opinions on that is this going to actually happen? Is that's the other thing. Like you just mentioned, might have somebody come be his quarterback, and then he gets jealous, and who knows what implodes there. Is he going to actually follow through on this, Drake? Do we think this is going to happen?
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, honestly. I mean, I would think, well, if somebody pays that much, they're going to go and do it, right? Can't think of a way that Perry would maybe screw him over, but if that is possible, if it's all on him, what's to stop him from being like, yeah, actually, you know what? I don't really want you anymore. Like something came up, and there's probably some legal things that could go into place in that case. That's kind of fucked up. But I have no idea. We'll see. I'm just really curious to hear what Robbie Lawler thinks, honestly. I think that'll be great when he gets asked in the scrums.
Right. I think it can happen. At least from Mike Perry's side. I definitely think Mike Perry would be 100% truthful in going through with this. Again, it's just like the regulations and stuff like that. Will they allow it? Will the UFC allow it at the end of the day? But whoever it is, if they're smart, to avoid Drake's situation, they're going to be like, look, this is like your actual contract. It's show and win money. So you're getting half for me to come to their cage with you, and then you win, you get the other half. That's how you should approach it if you are this person shelling out this money. Be smart about it. Don't get kicked out.
Oh yeah, you need to if you're watching this video and you're actually going to do this or make a bid, you need to pay a lawyer to draw up an ironclad contract to make sure that Mike Perry just doesn't get that money and never returns any of your messages ever again. And thinking about it now, I guess if his girlfriend was at his corner last time, I don't know her qualifications, so it's very possible that they end up letting some random person through. Any closing thoughts on this situation? I guess to me, honestly, again, this is a savvy business move, and this is on the lower scale of some of the things Mike Perry has done. So I can't be like outraged, right?
I just wonder rather how many fights Mike Perry has started in the homes of other fighters with their significant others. Mike Perry's bringing his girl to the cage. Why can't I come? I want to know how many times that's happened.
It's a very good point. It's a really, really good point. Drake, closing thoughts on this?
Joshua Fabia. That's all I need to say.
Yeah. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment with. Oh, here's another thing you need to comment with. Comment how much you would pay to be in Mike Perry's corner, and then comment whether or not, if you were in a fight, you would let your significant other be in your corner. Oh, this is going to make a lot of people mad. I'm sorry, but do it.
Get people in trouble.
Hey, it's a safe space in the comment section, I promise.